Hello, and welcome back to another Budget With Me video. In this video, I will be budgeting paycheck number 2, and I have a big update. I want to share with you all, and it will be included in this budget, so please stay tuned. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and let's get into today's budget. Well, this will be for the August 15th paycheck. I don't know if I'll actually be getting paid on August 15th. Once again, for this particular job, I get paid around the 15th. So it'll either be a few days before or a few days after. The amount, however, will always be the same unless I get a bonus. So that amount for this paycheck is $3,300. $940 worth of taxes are withheld from that paycheck, and I contribute $165 to the Roth portion of my 401k. That is equivalent to 5% of my income, and I get a match of 4%. So a total of 9% is being contributed to my retirement plan. Next is tithing. I tithe off my gross, and that amount is $330. Now, I shared in a past video that over the summer, my husband's income schedule is a little shaky. It's a little weird. And for this paycheck, though this is typically supplemental income, I will be paying some core expenses from it. So you'll see a little bit of everything in this budget. I'm not putting anything away towards my mortgage from this paycheck. I am allocating $112 for my car insurance. I recently got a notice that my car insurance is going up. You know how you get a statement for the next policy period? So I received that statement for my next policy period, and they want to increase my car insurance to $122. I don't know why, but I will be getting other quotes because I don't see a reason for increase. No one has been in an accident, and so I'm just not understanding why that amount will increase. However, it is what it is. If you know any good car insurance companies, drop them in the box below and let me know. Next up, I don't have any of these other big bills for this paycheck. Next up is student loans. As of right now, I am paying $341 on my student loans every week. That will change in about a month and a half when October comes and federal student loans are back in effect. That amount will be reduced back to my normal payments unless I get extra income. Next up is the co-sign loan, and here's where the news comes in. I finally took a step to refinance the loan myself. I did not refinance the full amount. That person, as I mentioned in past videos, agreed to refinance the loan, but it still has not been done yet. I'm really tired of waiting. I also hate the 15% that I'm paying on that loan. And so I chose to refinance a very small portion of that loan. I went through my credit union to do so, and I chose to refinance $1,000 of that student loan. Within less than 24 hours, the cash was in my checking account with my credit union. I made a $1,000 payment on that loan immediately. That equates to a little over 3 months worth of payment. Just because I did that, just because I was able to make a little over 3 months worth of payment, does not mean I'm going to stop paying on that loan. I want it gone. That's just the bottom line. I hopefully do not have to pay the entirety of the $20,000 balance. However, it needs to be gone. So I am going to continue making payments on it. What I am going to do is pay less than the $150 that I was paying on it twice a month. And I'm going to pay the difference between that and then my assigned payment for the refinance loan. Now, the terms of the refinance, I was able to refinance at 7.5%, which is exactly half of what the current interest rate is that I'm paying on that cosign loan. So I will be saving some money in interest. I thought I was going to be able to get a 2-year term. On their website, they said that, the minimum term is 2 years. But because the amount that I was refinancing was so low, they said I had to pay it off within a year. And so my payment for every month is $87. With that being said, I am going to pay $107 on the cosign loan from this paycheck and then $44 on the refinanced loan. So that $1,000 that I refinance is about 5% of the loan. And I am going to get that taken care of. Next up is cable. Womp, womp, womp. So this is our internet, cable, and phone bill combined. That total bill is $269, aka way too high. But here we are. Next is my water line. This brings water into our development, and that is $9 per month. Thanks to one of my wonderful viewers, I was able to look into permanent filters. So now this filter allocation is down to $1 per month. That is going to cover the cost of the water filter that is in my refrigerator. I no longer have to purchase the permanent filters for my home. Next is my CPA. Now this is probably the first time I've included this in my budget. However, this is something that we have allocated for on a regular basis. So I have $3 going towards my CPA. We pay her $150 for doing our taxes every year. And so that's how I have that $3 allocated, and that is paid on a weekly, that is set aside on a weekly basis. We pay her when she does the taxes. Next up is subscriptions, and that is $44. Then we have life insurance. This is for my smallest policy, and that is a cost of $14. Then we have car maintenance, and we allocate $7 for that. Then we have our security system. Actually, nothing is going towards that yet. Then we have flood insurance. That is $9 allocated every week. For our HOA fee, we allocate $25 per week, and that is taken out on a monthly basis. I've already set aside grocery money, so that will not be coming out of this paycheck. However, I do have eating out money, and this is going to be larger than usual. My husband and I have a kid-free event going on, and so I'm going to allocate $150 for that, so we can eat out somewhere nice. Then next up we have gas. I'm also going to allocate a higher amount than usual for gas, and this is going to be $120. I will say it's a higher amount, not for gas in general, but usually over the summertime that gas allocation is less because my husband doesn't have to commute, but we will be doing some small travel coming up, so that is why I am allocating a little bit more in this paycheck for gas. Then we have gifts, and that is going to be $30. We allocate that every week, and that is for Christmas gifts and birthday gifts and whatever other gifts that we have to purchase. Children's activities, we allocate $15 every week. That covers any sports or camps or classes that the kids want to take. We allocate $10 every week for their birthdays, which comes out to around $300 per child's birthday. We have $100 allocated for my husband's 40th birthday. That is going to go towards his gift. Next up is an instrument rental. One of my children plays an instrument, and we have to pay $45 per month for that instrument. That is a rent-to-own instrument, and I think that we are almost 1 year in renting that. And I'm really thinking that my balance at this point should be close to zero, if not zero, as far as this rent-to-own program. So I am going to give them a call sometime this week just to find out where that stands, because I think that bill should be going away pretty soon. Next up is our emergency fund. Now this is going to be less than I typically allocate for the emergency fund from this paycheck, but I will be allocating $30. Then I'm going to hop down to college fund. One of our 529 payments will be coming out of this paycheck, and that will be in the amount of $110. Then for vacation, we were invited to another wedding that is international. That will be next year. I'm going to allocate $200 for that. That leaves $70, and I will put that on my debt snowball, which will go to my student loan. And here we have arrived at $0. Thank you so much for watching. Please go ahead and like this video. If you know anyone that needs help with budgeting, go ahead and share this video with them. If you haven't done so already, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your notifications so you won't miss out on any of my updates. The next video after this will be a debt update video so we can see my progress for this week. We'll also see what that new refinance loan looks like, as well as my updated cosign loan balance, which hopefully will say less than $20,000 at this point, but we'll see. Thank you again for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them in the comment box below. I look forward to hearing from you. It's so encouraging, and I just want to encourage you. I saw that some of you are working on paying off your student loans as well. So we are in this together. We can do it. We just have to keep going, keep going, keep going. Once again, thank you, and have a blessed week.